Welcome to our channel. Today we are covering Cisco CLCOR 350801 implementing Cisco collaboration core technologies. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is, which two approaches are taken to implement CAC within Cisco UCM in full mesh topology? Choose two options. Option A, physical location. Option B, audio codec preference list. Option C, location based CAC. Option D, RSVP enabled locations. And option E, device pool. The correct answer is option C and E. Next question is, a Cisco Unity connection administrator must set a voice mailbox so that it can be accessed from a secondary device. Which configuration on the voice mailbox makes this change? Option A, attempt forward routing role. Option B, alternate extensions. Option C, alternate names. And option D, mobile user. The correct answer is option A. Next question is, which Cisco Unified Communications Manager configuration is required for SIP MWI integrations? Option A, select redirecting diversion header delivery inbound on the SIP trunk. Option B, enable accept presence subscription on the SIP trunk security profile. Option C, enable accept unsolicited notification on the SIP trunk security profile. And option D, select redirecting diversion header delivery outbound on the SIP trunk. The correct answer is option A. Next question is, which configuration on Cisco Unified Communications Manager is required for SIP MWI to work? Option A, the line partition must be inside the inbound CSS assigned to the CUC SIP trunk. Option B, the line partition must be inside the rerouting CSS assigned to the Cisco Unity connection SIP trunk. Option C, set the enable message waiting indicator on the port group. And option D, assign an MWI extension on the mailbox. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, please go through the exhibit. Refer to the exhibit. You deploy mobile and remote access for Jabber and discover that Jabber for Windows does no register to Cisco Unified Communication Manager while outside of the office. What is the cause of this issue? Please go through the options. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, which protocols does Cisco IM and Presence use to authenticate Jabber? Option A XMPP, option B SOAP, option C TCP, option D LDAP, and option E QBE. The correct answer is option A and B. Thank you. Welcome to our channel. Today we are covering Cisco CLCOR 350801 implementing Cisco collaboration core technologies. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is, an engineer is configuring a Cisco unified border element to allow the video endpoints to negotiate without the Cisco unified border element interfering in the process. What should the engineer configure on the Cisco unified border element to support this process? Option A, configure codec transparent on the dial pairs. Option B, configure a transcoder for video protocols. Option C, configure a hard-coded codec on the dial pairs. And option D, configure pass-through content SDP on the voice service. The correct answer is option A. Next question is, due to service provider restriction, Cisco UCM cannot send video in the SDP. Which two options in Cisco UCM are configured to suppress video in the SDP in outgoing invites? Choose two options. Option A, set beat video bandwidth in the region settings to 0. Option B, check the send receive SDP in mid call invite checkbox on the SIP trunk SIP profile. Option C, change the video capabilities drop down on the endpoint to disabled. Option D, add the audio force command to voice service VoIP on the Cisco unified border element. And option E, check the retry video calls as audio on the SIP trunk. The correct answer is option A and D. Next question is, a Cisco IP phone 7841 that is registered to a Cisco UCM with default configuration receives a call setup message. Which codec is negotiated when the SDP offer includes this line of text? am equals to audio 49181 RTP slash AVP 0897. Option A G.711 ALAW. Option B ILBC. Option C G.722 and option D G.711 ULAW. The correct answer is option D. Next question is, endpoint A is attempting to call endpoint B. Endpoint A only supports G.711 ULAW with a packetization rate of 20 ms and endpoint B supports packetization rate of 30 ms for G.711 ULAW, which two media resources are allocated to normalize packetization rates through transrating. Choose two options. Option A software transcoder on Cisco UCM. Option B hardware transcoder on Cisco IOS software. Option C software MTP on Cisco IOS software. Option D software MTP on Cisco UCM. And option E hardware MTP on Cisco IOS software. The correct answer is option A and D. Thank you. Welcome to our channel. Today we are covering Cisco CLCOR 350801 implementing Cisco collaboration core technologies. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is, where is the default for maximum session bit rate for a region configured? Option A service parameter configuration. Option B enterprise phone configuration. Option C enterprise parameters configuration. And option D region configuration. The correct answer is option A. Next question is, a Cisco telepresence SX80 suddenly has issues displaying main video to a display over HDMI. Which command can you use from the SX80 admin CLI to check the video output status to the monitor? Option A X status video output. Option B X command video status. Option C X configuration video output. And option D X status HDMI output. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, which statement about Cisco Unified Communications Manager and Cisco IM and presents backups is true. Option A. Backups should be scheduled during off-peak hours to avoid system performance issues. Option B. Backups are saved as tar files and encrypted using the web administrator account. Option C. Backups are saved as unencrypted tar files. And option D. Backups are not needed for subscriber Cisco Unified Communications Manager and Cisco IM and presence servers. The correct answer is option A. Next question is, what is a software-based media resource that is provided by the Cisco IP voice media streaming application? Option A. Video Conference Bridge. Option B. Auto Attendant. Option C. Transcoder. And option D. Annunciator. The correct answer is option D. Next question is, when a user dials a number with a phone that is registered to the Cisco Unified Communications Manager, what is the default timeout before the number is sent? Option A. 15 seconds. Option B. 5 seconds. Option C. 10 seconds. And option D. 3 seconds. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, an engineer deploys a Cisco Expressway e-server for a customer who wants to utilize all features on the server. Which feature does the engineer configure on the Expressway E? Option A. Adds 323 endpoint registrations. Option B. VTC bridge. Option C. MRA. And option D. SIP gateway for PSTN providers. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, which SNMP service must be activated manually on the Cisco UCM after installation? Option A. Host Resources Agent. Option B. Cisco Call Manager SNMP. Option C. Connection SNMP Agent. And option D. SNMP Master Agent. The correct answer is option B. Thank you. Welcome to our channel. Today we are covering Cisco CLCOR 350801 implementing Cisco collaboration core technologies. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is, An engineer configures Cisco Unified Communications Manager to prevent toll fraud. At which 2 points does the engineer block the pattern in Cisco Unified CM to complete this task? Choose two options. Option A, root pattern. Option B, root group. Option C, translation pattern. Option D, partition. And option E, CSS. The correct answer is option C and E. Next question is, given the H323 gateway configuration and using Cisco best practices, how must the call path transformation pattern be configured to ensure that a proper ISDN type of number is set? Please go through this. A, B, C, D. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, an engineer with ID 01234567 must build an international dial plan in Cisco Unified Communications Manager. Which action should be taken when building a variable length route pattern? Option A, reduce the T302 timer to less than 4 seconds. Option B, configure single route pattern for international calls. Option C, create a second route pattern followed by the hashtag wildcard. And option D, set up all international route patterns to 0. The correct answer is option A. Next question is, an engineer configures local route group names to simplify a dial plan. Where does the engineer set the route groups according to the local route group names that are configured? Option A, CSS. Option B, route pattern. Option C, device pool. And option D, route list. The correct answer is option D. Next question is, a collaboration engineer must configure Cisco Unified Border Element to support up to 5 concurrent outbound calls across an Ethernet link with a bandwidth of 160 kb to the Internet Telephony Service Provider. Which set of commands allows the engineer to complete the task without compromising voice quality? Please go through the options. The correct answer is Option B. Next question is, which settings are needed to configure the SIP route pattern in Cisco Unified Communications Manager? Option A. Pattern uses IP version 6 pattern and SIP trunk/root list. Option B. Pattern usage IP version 4 pattern, IP version 6 pattern and description. Option C. Pattern usage IP version 4 pattern and SIP trunk/root list. And option D. SIP trunk/root list, description and IP version 4 pattern. The correct answer is option C. Thank you. Welcome to our channel. Today we are covering Cisco CLCOR 350801 implementing Cisco collaboration core technologies. To find the complete list of question and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is, a network administrator with ID 392116981 has determined that a WAN link between two Cisco UCM clusters supports only 1 MB per second of bandwidth for voice traffic. How many calls does this link support if G711 as the audio codec is used? Option A 15, option B 16, option C 13 and option D 12. The correct answer is option D. Next question is, an engineer is asked to implement on-net/off-net call classification in Cisco UCM. Which two components are required to implement this configuration? Choose two options. Option A. SIP trunk. Option B. CTI root point. Option C. Root group. Option D. Root pattern. And option E. SIP root patterns. The correct answer is option A and D. Next question is, an administrator installed a Cisco Unified IP 8831 conference phone that is failing to register. Which two actions are taken to troubleshoot the problem? Choose two options. Option A. Disable HSRP on the IHE access layer switch. Option B. Verify that the switch port of the phone is enabled. Option C. Check the RJ65 cable. Option D. Verify that the RJ11 cable is plugged into the PC port. And option E. Verify that the phone's network can access the option 150 server. The correct answer is option B and E. Next question is, an administrator has been asked to implement toll fraud prevention in Cisco UCM. Which tool is used to begin this process? Option A. Cisco UCM class of service. Option B, Cisco Unified Mobility. Option C, Cisco UCM Access Control Group Restrictions. And option D, Cisco Unified Real-Time Monitoring Tool. The correct answer is option A. Next question is, what is the most efficient way to configure a speed dial to number 1111 on multiple phones using the self-provisioning feature in Cisco UCM? Option A, configure each phone with the same DN and then configure a speed dial of 1111 on one of the phones manually by navigating to devices, phones and modifying the phone. This will automatically replicate to all the other phones. Option B, configure the phones with a phone button template that has speed dials, then specify 1111 as a speed dial via bat phones add/update phones web page to specify the speed dial number after the phone is in Cisco UCM. Option C, configure a universal device template that has speed dials in the phone button configuration field. Then allow the user to specify 1111 as a speed dial via the Cisco Unified Communications Self-Care portal. And option D, configure a universal device template that has speed dials in the phone button configuration field, then specify 1111 as a speed dial by editing the speed dial within the universal device template. The correct answer is option D. Thank you. Welcome to our channel. Today we are covering Cisco CLCOR 350801 implementing Cisco collaboration core technologies. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is, an administrator must configure the local root group feature on Cisco UCM. Which step will enable this feature? Option A, for each root list, configure a root group to use as a local root group. Option B, for each root pattern, select the local root group as the destination. Option C, for each root group, check the box for the local root group feature. And option D, for each device pod, configure a root group to use as a local root group for that device pool. The correct answer is Option D. Next question is, in the Cisco Expressway solution, which two features does mobile and remote access provide? Choose two options. Option A, VPN-based enterprise access for a subset of Cisco Unified IP phone models. Option B, secure reverse proxy firewall traversal connectivity. Option C, the ability to register third-party SIP or H323 devices on Cisco UCM without requiring VPN. Option D, the ability of Cisco IP phones to access the enterprise through VPN connection. And option E, the ability for remote users and their devices to access and consume enterprise collaboration applications and services. The correct answer is option B and E. Next question is, an engineer is implementing toll fraud prevention for incoming calls cluster wide on Cisco UCM. What is the first step to configure this feature? Option A, set service parameter block off-net to off-net transfer to false. Option B, configure blocking for inbound calls based on caller ID. Option C, set service parameter system remote access block numbers to true. And option D, set service parameter block off-net to off-net transfer to true. The correct answer is option A. Next question is, user A calls user. The call gets connected, but the quality is bad. What are two reasons for this issue? Choose two options. Option A, incorrect partition. Option B, no region relationship. Option C, network congestion. Option D, incorrect QoS. And option E, incompatible codec. The correct answer is option C and D. Thank you. Welcome to our channel. Today we are covering Cisco CLCOR 350801, implementing Cisco collaboration core technologies. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is, an incoming off-net call to a user fails. An engineer notices that the off-net call is G.711, but the phone accepts only G.729. Which media resource on a Cisco Unified Border Element and Cisco Unified Communications Manager must the engineer configure to manage the codec negotiation? Option A, transcoder. Option B, CFB. Option C, MOH, and option D, MTP. The correct answer is option A. Next question is, which Cisco Unified Communications Manager service parameter should be enabled disconnect a multi-party call when the call initiator hangs up? Option A, drop ad hoc conference. Option B, H.225 block setup destination. Option C, block off-net to off-net transfer. And option D, enterprise feature access code for conference. The correct answer is option A. Next question is, a network administrator deleted a user from the LDAP directory of a company. The end user shows an inactive LDAP synchronized user in Cisco Unified Communications Manager. Which step is next to remove this user from Cisco Unified Communications Manager? Option A, delete the user directly from Cisco Unified Communications Manager. Option B, restart the DualSync service after the user is deleted from LDAP directory. Option C, execute a manual sync to refresh the local database and delete the end user. And option D, wait 24 hours for the garbage collector to remove the user. The correct answer is option B. Next question is, a customer has Cisco Unity connections that is integrated with LDAP. As a Unity connection administrator, you have received a request to change the first name for VM user. Where must the change be performed? Option A, Cisco Unity connection. Option B, Cisco Unified Communications Manager and User. Option C, Active Directory. And option D, Cisco IM and Presence. The correct answer is option C. Thank you. Welcome to our channel. Today we are covering Cisco CLCOR 350801 implementing Cisco collaboration core technologies. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is, what are two key features of the Expressway series? Choose two options. Option A, IP to PSTN call connectivity. Option B, B2B calls. Option C, VPN connection to avoid the internal UC resources. Option D, SIP header modification. And option E, device registration over the internet. The correct answer is option B and E. Next question is, when setting a primary DNS server in the Cisco UCM CLI, what is required for the change to take effect? Option A, restart of call manager service. Option B, restart of their sync service. Option C, restart of the network service. And option D, restart of TFTP service. The correct answer is option A. Next question is, when configuring Cisco UCM, which configuration enables phones to automatically register to a Cisco UCM publisher when the connection to the subscriber is lost? Option A, SRST. Option B, root group. Option C, device pool. And option D, Cisco UCM group. The correct answer is option A. Next question is, which version is used to provide encryption for SNMP management traffic in collaboration deployments? Option A, SNMP version 2C. Option B, SNMP version 2. Option C, SNMP version 1. And option D, SNMP version 3. The correct answer is option D. Next question is, what is the validity period of ITL recovery certificate in Cisco UCM? Option A, 1 year. Option B, 20 years. Option C, 5 years. And option D, 10 years. The correct answer is option B. Next question is, which service must be enabled when LDAP on Cisco UCM is used? Option A, Cisco Bulk Provisioning Service. Option B, Cisco AXL Web Service. Option C, Cisco Call Manager SNMP Service. And option D, Cisco DAR Sync. The correct answer is option D. Next question is, on a Cisco Catalyst switch, which command is required to send CDP packets on a switch port that configures a Cisco IP phone to transmit voice traffic in 802.1q frames tagged with the voice VLAN ID 221? Please go through the options. The correct answer is option C. Thank you. Welcome to our channel. Today we are covering Cisco CLCOR 350801 implementing Cisco collaboration core technologies. To find the complete list of question and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is: an administrator recently upgraded a Cisco WebEx DX80 through its web interface, but discovered the next morning that the unit has received to its previous version. What must the administrator do to prevent this from happening again? Option A: assign a phone security profile with secure SIP. Option B: set the prepare cluster for rollback to pre-8.0 enterprise parameter to true. Option C: confirm the phone load name in the phone configuration. And option D: assign a universal device template to the phone. The correct answer is option C. Next question is: an engineer is notified that the Cisco telepresence MX800 that is registered in Cisco Unified Communications Manager shows an empty panel, and the touch then shows a corresponding icon with no action when pressed. Where does the engineer go to remove the inactive custom panel? Option A: the software upgrades page in CUCM OS administration. Option B: the in-room control editor on the web page of the MX800. Option C: the phone configuration page in CUCM administration. And option D: the SIP truck security profile page in CUCM administration. The correct answer is option A. Next question is: a presence redundancy group is deployed and an engineer initiates a manual fallback. Which statement about Cisco Server Recovery Manager is true? Option A: disconnects all users that had been failed over and the user must log in again. Option B: disconnects all users that had been failed over. Option C: restarts critical services on the secondary node. And option D: restarts the Cisco Presence engine. The correct answer is option B. Next question is: which packet delay is the maximum supported between Cisco Unified Communications Manager nodes for clustering over WAN deployments? Option A: 150 ms round trip. Option B: 510 ms round trip. Option C: 40 ms round trip. And option D: 80 ms round trip. The correct answer is option D. Thank you. Welcome to our channel. Today we are covering Cisco CLCOR 350801 implementing Cisco collaboration core technologies. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is: an engineer encounters third-party devices that do not support Cisco Discovery Protocol. What must be configured on the network to allow device discovery? Option A, LACP. Option B, TFTP. Option C, LLDP. And option D, SNMP. The correct answer is option C. Next question is: on which protocol and port combination does Cisco Prime Collaboration receive notifications, traps and inform requests from several network devices in the collaboration infrastructure for which it has requested notifications? Option A, UDP 162. Option B, TCP 80. Option C, UDP 161. And option D, TCP 161. The correct answer is option A. Next question is: which transport protocol does the application layer protocol SNMP use? Option A, XML. Option B, UDP. Option C, SIP. And option D, HTTP. The correct answer is option B. Next question is: which protocol does Cisco Prime Collaboration Assurance use to poll the health status of different systems in the collaboration environment? Option A, SIP. Option B, SNMP. Option C, SCCP. And option D, SMTP. The correct answer is option B. Next question is: when a remote office location is set up with limited bandwidth resources, which codec would allow the most voice calls with the limited bandwidth? Option A, G711. Option B, G722. Option C, G723, and option D, G729. The correct answer is option D. Next question is, please go through this data. Refer to the exhibit. This invite is sent to an endpoint that only supports G729. What must be done for this call to succeed? Option A, nothing. Both sides support G729. Option B, add a transcoder that supports G711 law and G729. Option C, add a media termination point that supports G711 ULAW and G729. And option D, nothing. Both sides support payload type 101. The correct answer is option D. Thank you. Welcome to our channel. Today we are covering Cisco CLCOR 350801, implementing Cisco collaboration core technologies. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is, an engineer with ID 0123456789 is designing a new tile plan for a customer that has offices in several countries on 4 continents around the world. This client also wants to integrate with a Microsoft Link backend. Which tile plan type does the engineer recommend? Option A, H323. Option B, SIPURI. Option C, E164. And option D, TEHO. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, please go through this. Refer to the exhibit. An engineer is troubleshooting a codec negotiation issue where both endpoints that are involved in the call support the codec listed in the exhibit. Which audio codec is selected if a call between two endpoints in regional is placed? Option A, G722. Option B, G729. Option C, G711A. And option D, G711U. The correct answer is option A. Next question is, please go through the exhibit. Refer to the exhibit. Which command is required to allow this media resource to handle video media streams? Option A, codec pass-through. Option B, associate application Cisco unified border element. Option C, maximum sessions hardware 50. And option D, video codec H.264. The correct answer is option D. Next question is, which two protocols are proxied over an expressway E/C pair with when a MRA login including phone services is performed? Choose two options. Option A, SCCP. Option B, HTTPS. Option C, H323. Option D, SRTP. And option E, SIP. The correct answer is option B and E. Next question is, which DTMF relay method configured on a SIP dial peer will ensure that a media resource is not invoked by Unified CM for calls to UCCX IVRs? Option A, STTMF relay H245 signal. Option B, DTMF relay RTP NTE. Option C, DTMF relay SIP notify. And option D, DTMF relay SIP KPML. The correct answer is option B. Next question is, which two protocols should be configured for the Cisco Unity connection and Cisco UCM integration? Choose two options. Option A, RTP. Option B, SCCP. Option C, MGCP. Option D, H323. And option E, SIP. The correct answer is option B and E. Thank you. Welcome to our channel. Today we are covering Cisco CLCOR 350801, implementing Cisco collaboration core technologies. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is, which data store and protocol is used for saving backup files within the disaster recovery system of Cisco UCM? Option A, local disk on the Cisco UCM server. Option B, remote disk on the SFTP server. Option C, remote disk on a CIFS share. And option D, remote disk on an NFS share. The correct answer is option B. Next question is, go through the exhibit. Refer to the exhibit. An administrator is attempting to register a SIP phone to a Cisco UCM, but the registration is failing. The IP address of the SIP phone is 10.117.34.222 and the IP address of the Cisco UCM is 10.10.10.10. Pings from the SIP phone to the Cisco UCM are successful. What is the cause of this issue and how should it be resolved? Please go through the option. The correct answer is option D. Next question is, please go through this. Refer to the exhibit. A Cisco UCM user with directory number 4401 dials 5507 and the call is routed to a Cisco Unified Border element. Which IP address will the call be sent to? Option A 10.0.0.0.2. Option B 10.0.0.0.3. Option C 10.0.0.0.4 and option D 10.0.0.0.1. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, configuration of DNS is required to achieve a fully functional Cisco UCM system. Cisco UCM uses DNS to resolve fully qualified domain names to IP addresses for which destinations. Option A MRA, option B trunk, option C AAR and option D H323. The correct answer is option B. Thank you. Welcome to our channel. Today we are covering Cisco CLCOR 350801, implementing Cisco collaboration core technologies. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist, link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is, a remote office has a less than optimal WAN connection and experiences packet loss, delay and jitter. Which VoIP codec should be used in this situation? Option A G711 ULAW. Option B ILBC. Option C G722.1 and option D G7298. The correct answer is option D. Next question is, please go through the exhibit. Refer to the exhibit. The SDP offer answer has been completed successfully, but there is no DTMF when users press keys. What is the cause of the issue? Option A DTMF was negotiated properly in these messages. Option B G.729 rather than G.711 EULO was negotiated. Option C payload type 110 was negotiated rather than type 101. And option D DTMF was not negotiated on the call. The correct answer is option D. Next question is, which two types of device are supported by the bulk administration tool? Choose two options. Option A H.322. Option B Cisco Unified IP phones all models. Option C SIP trunks. Option D H.225 trunks. And option E music on hold servers. The correct answer is option A and B. Next question is, you are adding reasons in Cisco Unified Communications Manager. Which codec are selected when a call is placed if you set up the max audio bit rate to use 8 kb per second? Option A G729. Option B G729 and G711 ULO. Option C G711 ULAW and G.711 ALAW. And option D G.722. The correct answer is option A. Thank you. Welcome to our channel. Today we are covering Cisco CLCOR 350801 implementing Cisco collaboration core technologies. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is, which task is required when configuring self-provisioning for an end user in Cisco UCM? Option A associate the end user to a SIP profile. Option B enable auto registration. Option C. Enable or disable auto registration. And option D. Associate the end user to the standard CCM super users group. The correct answer is option B. Next question is, which two steps should be taken to provision a phone after the self-provisioning feature was configured for end users? Choose two options. Option A. Dial the Hunt Pilot extension and associate the phone to an end user. Option B. Plug the phone into the network. Option C. Ask the Cisco UCM administrator to associate the phone to an end user. Option D. Enter settings menu on the phone and press star, star, hash, star pound. And option E. Dial the self-provisioning IPR extension and associate the phone to an end user. The correct answer is option B and E. Next question is, an engineer is configuring IP telephony. The network relies on DHCP to provide TFTP server addresses to the endpoints. Policy requires the endpoints to receive two server addresses. Which DHCP option must be configured? Option A 66, option B 143, option C 150, and option D 166. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, refer to the exhibit. Which outgoing M-line SDP is sent to Cisco UDM after matching the appropriate dial pairs via Cisco Unified Border Element? Go through the options. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, an end user at a remote site is trying to initiate an ad hoc conference call to an end user at the main site. The conference bridge is configured to support G711. Remote users phone only support G729. The remote end user receives an error message on the phone. Cannot complete conference call. What is the cause of the issue? Option A. A software conference bridge is not assigned. Option B. The remote phone does not have the conference feature assigned. Option C. A media termination point is missing. And option D. The transcoder resource is missing. The correct answer is option D. Next question is, which command is used in Cisco IOS XE TDM gateway to configure the voice TI/E1 controller to provide clocking? Option A. Clock source line. Option B. Cisco IOS XE TDM gateway T1/E1 controller cannot provide clocking. Option C, clock source internal. And option D, clock source network. The correct answer is option C. Thank you. Welcome to our channel. Today we are covering Cisco CLCOR 350801 implementing Cisco collaboration core technologies. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is: which endpoint feature is supported using mobile and remote access through Cisco Expressway? Option A, SRST. Option B, SSO. Option C adds 323 registration proxy to Cisco Unified Communications Manager. And option D, MGCP gateway registration. The correct answer is option C. Next question is: when a phone is registered over mobile and remote access, where does it register? Option A, Cisco Unified Presence Server. Option B, Expressway E. Option C, Cisco Unified Communications Manager. And option D, Expressway C. The correct answer is option B. Next question is: which description of the mobile and remote access feature is true? Option A, collaboration feature that enables remote individuals to perform international calls from Jabber with a VPN connection. Option B, collaboration edge feature that enables remote individuals to access all enterprise collaboration services using a PC within the corporate environment. Option C, collaboration edge feature that enables remote individuals to access enterprise collaboration services via Jabber without the use of a VPN connection. And option D, collaboration edge feature that enables remote individuals to access enterprise collaboration services via Jabber with the use of a VPN connection. The correct answer is option C. Next question is: please go through the exhibit. The translation rule is configured on the voice gateway to translate DNIS. What is the outcome if the gateway receives 0255-343-1234 as DNIS? Please go through the options. The correct answer is option A. Next question is, which field is configured to change the caller ID information on a SIP route pattern? Option A, route partition. Option B, called party transformation mask. Option C, calling party transformation mask. And option D, connected line ID presentation. The correct answer is option D. Thank you. Welcome to our channel. Today we are covering Cisco CLCOR 350801 implementing Cisco collaboration core technologies. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is, an administrator is trying to change the default line code for a voice ICDN TIPRI. Which command makes this change? Option A, line code ESF. Option B, line code AMI. Option C, line code HDB3. And option D, line code B8ZS. The correct answer is option D. Next question is, due to provider requirements, outgoing calls from the enterprise to the PSTN must start with channel 1. Which ISTN command changes the channel selection on iOS to meet this requirement? Option A, ISDN BCHAN slash dash number dash order descending. Option B, ISDN BCHAN dash number dash order ascending. Option C, ISDN protocol dash enumerate network. And option D, ISDN incoming dash voice. The correct answer is option B. Next question is, please go through the exhibit. What is a possible cause of the PRI issue? Option A, the cable is unplugged. Option B, the clock source is incorrect. Option C, the controller shut down. And option D, the framing is configured incorrectly. The correct answer is option D. Next question is, go through the exhibit. An engineer verifies the configuration of an MGCP gateway. The commands are already configured. Which command is necessary to enable MGCP? Please go through the options. The correct answer is option D. Next question is, refer to the exhibit. A call to an international number has failed. Which action corrects this problem? Option A. Add the bearer cap speech command to device port. Option B. Strip the leading 011 from the call party number. Option C. Assign a transcoder to the MRGL of the gateway. And option D. Add the ISDN switch type primary DMS100 command to the serial interface. The correct answer is option A. Thank you. Welcome to our channel. Today we are covering Cisco CLCOR 350801 implementing Cisco collaboration core technologies. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is, which user group is targeted by MRA services? Option A. Production floor users who need wireless mobility in remote areas of the factory. Option B. Mobile workers in a hot desk environment at HQ who log in every morning at possibly a different desk phone. Option C. On the go mobile workspace who connect to corporate phone services using their own mobile device. And option D. Call center agents who dial out to remote customers. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, which Cisco UCM feature is used to determine the maximum bit rate for a call between two video endpoints? Option A. Partitions. Option B. Locations. Option C. Regions. And option D. Transformations. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, which action enables Cisco MRA? Option A. Internal SIP clients registered to Cisco UCM can call external companies. Option B. Clients such as Cisco Jabber can use call control on Cisco UCM. Option C. VPN connectivity can be established to Cisco UCM. And option D. Cisco UCC Express clients can obtain VPN connectivity to Cisco UCC Enterprise. The correct answer is option B. Next question is, which dial numbers match this Cisco UCM route pattern? 123XX. Option A 1200 through 1300 only. Option B 12300 through 12399 only. Option C 1200 through 1399 only. Option D 1230 through 1239 only. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, Cisco UCM delays routing of a call during digit analysis with an overlapping dial plan. How long is the default wait time? Option A 5 seconds. Option B 10 seconds. Option C 15 seconds. And option D 20 seconds. The correct answer is option C. Thank you. Welcome to our channel. Today we are covering Cisco CLCOR 350801 implementing Cisco collaboration core technologies. To find the complete list of question and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. To find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is, which open standard protocol is the basis for the extensible messaging and presence protocol? Option A JSON, option B SIP, option C XML, and option D HTTP. The correct answer is option C. Moving to next question. An employee of a company ABC just quit. The IT administrator deleted the employee's user rate from the Active Directory at 10 a.m. on March 4th. The nightly sync occurs at 10 p.m. daily. The IT administrator wants to troubleshoot and find a way to delete the user rate as soon as possible. How is this issue resolved? Option A. Wait until 10 p.m. on March 4th when the user is automatically removed from Cisco UCM. Option B. Wait until 10 p.m. on March 5th when the user is automatically removed from Cisco UCM. Option C. Wait until 3:15 a.m. on March 6th for garbage collection to remove the user from Cisco UCM. And option D. Wait until 3:15 a.m. on March 5th for garbage collection to remove the user from Cisco UCM. The correct answer is Option C. Next question is, an administrator is configuring LDAP for Cisco UCM with Active Directory integration. A customer has requested to use IP phone instead of telephone number as the phone number attribute. Where does the administrator specify this attribute mapping in Cisco UCM? Option A, LDAP Directory Custom User Fields. Option B, LDAP Authentication. Option C, LDAP Directory User Fields. And option D, LDAP Custom Filter. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, an administrator needs to stop the leading line from outbound calls on an iOS voice gateway and ensure that the system handles 911 emergency calls. Which configuration is needed to accomplish this task? Option A, option B, C, and D. The correct answer is option B. Next question is, what are two differences between media flow around and media flow through on Cisco Unified Border Element? Please choose two options. Please go through the options. The correct answer is option A and C. Thank you. To our channel, today we are covering Cisco CLCOR 350801 implementing Cisco collaboration core technologies. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is, an administrator with ID 392116981 is receiving complaints of pixelation, smearing, and pulsing of video calls between two offices that are connected by a WAN. Assuming that QoS is implemented on the WAN connection, which classification is used to mark the video traffic according to the Cisco QoS baseline? Option A, AF31. Option B, CS3. Option C, EF. And option D, AF41. The correct answer is option D. Next question is, what is required for Cisco UCM to accept SIP calls with a URI in the format of SIP2001@kakumpub.cisco.com? Option A, define cluster fully qualified domain name under servers in Cisco UCM. Option B, change the destination address to a fully qualified domain name on the SIP trunk. Option C. Set the SIP SURI handling to true in call manager service parameters. And option D. Define cluster fully qualified domain name in enterprise parameters. The correct answer is option D. Next question is, configuration of DNS is required to achieve a fully functional Cisco UCM system. Cisco UCM uses DNS to resolve fully qualified domain names to IP addresses for which destinations? Option A. Application server name. Option B. Primary TFTP server for option 150. Option C. Cisco Unified Communications Manager name. And option D. SIP trunk. The correct answer is option D. Next question is, which feature is enabled by Cisco Mobile and Remote Access? Option A. Internal SIP clients registered to Cisco UCM can call external companies. Option B. Clients such as Cisco Jabber can use call control on Cisco UCC. Sorry, on Cisco UCM. Option C. VPN connectivity can be established to Cisco UCM. And option D. Cisco UCC Express clients can obtain VPN connectivity to Cisco UCC Enterprise. The correct answer is option B. Thank you to our channel. Today we are covering Cisco CLCOR 350801 implementing Cisco collaboration core technologies. To find the complete list of question and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is, a customer asked to integrate Unity connection with Cisco UCM using SIP protocol. Which two features must be enabled on SIP security profiles? Choose two options. Option A. Accept present subscription. Option B. Enable application level authorization. Option C. Allow charging header. Option D. Accept replaces header. And option E, accept unsolicited notification. The correct answer is option D and E. Next question is, refer to the exhibit. A user takes a phone from San Francisco to New York for a short reassignment. The phone was set up to use the San Francisco device pool, and device mobility is enabled on the Cisco UCM. The user makes a call that matches a route pattern in a route list that contains the standard local route group. To where does the call retreat? Please go through the image. Option A, the call egresses in New York because the device automatically is assigned a New York device pool and uses the local gateway. Option B, the call egresses in San Francisco because the user uses device mobility and is allowed to roam while still keeping the number and resources assigned in San Francisco. Option C, the call fails because the standard local route group is being used only if no configuration is set for the device pools. And option D, the call fails because device mobility is turned on and the phone is not configured in New York. The engineer must configure which sites the device should be roaming to. The correct answer is option B. Next question is, an administrator is designing a new Cisco UCM for a company with many departments and firm structure on their communications policies. The administrator must make sure that these communication policies are reflected in the phone system setup. Certain departments cannot be accessed directly even if they have dedicated DID numbers. Some phones, especially public phones, must not be able to dial international numbers. Which type of function is configured to control which device is allowed to call another device in Cisco UCM? The correct answer is, oh, sorry, and the options are option A, partitions and calling search spaces, option B, calling patterns and route patterns, option C, regions and device pools, and option D, links and pipes. The correct answer is option A. Thank you to our channel. Today we are covering Cisco CLCOR 350801 implementing Cisco collaboration core technologies. To find the complete list of question and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is: which attribute contains an XMPP stanza? Option A, type. Option B, IQ. Option C, message. And option D, presence. The correct answer is option A. Next question is: users want their mobile phones to be able to access their Cisco Unity connection mailboxes with only having to enter their voicemail pin at the login prompt when calling the pilot number. Where should an engineer configure this feature? Option A, alternate extensions. Option B, message settings. Option C, transfer rules. And option D, greetings. The correct answer is option D. Next question is: which codec is negotiated? Please go through the exhibit. Go through the options. The correct answer is option C. Next question is: an engineer is setting up a system with voice and video endpoints using auto QoS policy on the switches. Which DHCP values are expected for interactive voice and video? Option A, EF and AF41. Option B, EF and AF21. Option C, EF and CS3. And option D, EF and CS6. The correct answer is option A. Next question is: during the Cisco IP phone registration process, the TFTP download fails. What are two reasons for this issue? Choose two options. Option A, the DNS server was not specified, which is needed to resolve a host name in an option 150 string. Option B, the Cisco IP phone does not know the IP address of the TFTP server. Option C, the Cisco IP phone does not know the IP address of any of the Cisco UCM subscriber nodes. Option D, option 100 string was not specified, or an incorrect option, 100 string was specified. And option E, option 150 string was not specified, or an incorrect option. 150 string was specified. The correct answer is option B and E. Thank you. Welcome to our channel. Today we are covering Cisco CLCOR 350801 implementing Cisco collaboration core technologies. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is: how can an engineer determine location-based CAC bandwidth requirements for Cisco Unified Communications Manager? Option A: set the requirements in the service parameters. Option B: add the requirements for each audio and video codec and multiply how many calls must be supported. Option C: execute the resource reservation protocol to return location-based requirements. And option D: calculate the number of calls against the license for Cisco Unified Border Element to determine calls per location. The correct answer is option A. Next question is: there is a saturated link that has traffic shaping configured. How is incoming traffic processed? Option A: traffic is compressed so that the traffic fits within the bandwidth of the link. Option B: access traffic is queued and then dropped after the timer expires. Option C: access traffic is queued for later transmission. And option D: access traffic is dropped. The correct answer is option B. Next question is: which field of a real-time transport protocol packet allows receiving devices to detect lost packets? Option A: timestamp. Option B: CSRC, contributing source ID. Option C: sequence number. And option D: SSRC, synchronization source identifier. The correct answer is option C. Next question is: which diff-serve marking is the most likely to drop packets? Option A: AF13. Option B: AF12. Option C: AF11. And option D: AF32. The correct answer is option A. Next question is: what is a QoS requirement for VoIP calls? Option A: 15% packet loss. Option B: 150 Mbps per phone of guaranteed bandwidth. Option C: 150 ms of jitter. And option D: 150 ms of one-way latency from mouth to ear. The correct answer is option D. Next question is: what is said when using COS to mark an Ethernet frame. Option A IPP bits. Option B DCSP bits. Option C IPECN bits. And option D 8021P user priority bits. The correct answer is option D. Next question is, end users report bad video quality and voice choppiness on Cisco collaboration endpoints. The engineer changed the device pool the users were in but did not correct the problem. Which action should be taken to troubleshoot this issue? Option A. Restart the Cisco Location Bandwidth Manager service on the Cisco UCM publisher. Option B. Check the duplex speed mismatches between the network port settings of the system and network switch. Option C. Use direct IP address calls between two endpoints to troubleshoot call quality issues. And option D. Set the service parameter use video bandwidth pool for immersive video calls to false. The correct answer is option D. Thank you. Welcome to our channel. Today we are covering Cisco CLCOR 350801, implementing Cisco collaboration core technologies. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is, which two functionalities does Cisco Expressway provide in the Cisco collaboration architecture? Choose two options. Option A. Survivable remote site telephony functionality. Option B. Customer interaction management services. Option C. Secure firewall and NAT traversal for mobile or remote Cisco Jabber and telepresence video endpoints. Option D. MGCP gateway registration. And option E. Secure business to business communications. The correct answer is option C and E. Next question is, an engineer must extend the corporate phone system to mobile users connecting through the internet with their own devices. One requirement is to keep that as simple as possible for end users. Which infrastructure element achieves these goals? Option A. Cisco Express Mobility. Option B. Cisco Expressway C and Expressway E. Option C. Cisco Unified Border Element. And option D. Cisco Unified Instant Messaging and Presence. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, a customer wants a video conference with 5 Cisco telepresence 115000 series systems. Which media resource is necessary in the design to fully utilize the immersive functions? Option A, Cisco PVD M4 128. Option B, Software Conference Bridge on Cisco Unified Communications Manager. Option C, Cisco WebEx Meeting Server. And option D, Cisco Meeting Server. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, an engineer is designing a load balancing solution for two Cisco Unified Border Element routers. The first router, Qubel.ab.com, takes 60% of the calls, and the second router, Cube2abc.com, takes 40% of the calls. Assume all DNSA records have been created. Which two SRV records are needed for a load balance solution? Choose two options. Please go through the option. The correct answer is option C and E. Next question is, which two functions are provided by Cisco Expressway series? Choose two options. Option A, interworking of SIP and H.323. Option B, endpoint registration. Option C, intercluster extension mobility. Option D, voice and video transcoding. And option E, voice and video conferencing. The correct answer is option A and D. Thank you. To our channel. Today we are covering Cisco CLCOR 350801, implementing Cisco collaboration core technologies. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is, which configuration step is necessary for a Cisco SIP phone to synchronize its time with a specific source? Option A, add a phone NTP reference to the date-time group. Option B, assign the device to the correct region. Option C, change the time format from 24-hour to 12-hour. And option D, change the time zone from America Los Angeles to ETC GMT +8. The correct answer is option A. Next question is, after an engineer runs the utils NTP status command on the Cisco Unified Communications Manager publisher, the stratum value is 16. Which issue can the Cisco Unified CM cluster experience? Option A, Unified CM sends an NTP v4 packet. Option B. Database replication is not synchronized on the unified CM nodes. Option C. The cluster loses access to port 124 at the firewall. And option D. The date time group on all phones defaults to the time zone of the engineer. The correct answer is option B. Next question is, when a new SIP phone is registered to Cisco Unified Communications Manager, it keeps failing and showing an unprovisioned error message in the phone display. Which problem is a possible cause of this issue? Option A. Auto registration is disabled on the Cisco Unified Communications Manager nodes and the phone device does not have a DN configured. Option B. The DN assigned to the phone is already in use by another SIP phone. Option C. The phone cannot download and install the latest firmware. Option D. The DHCP settings are set incorrectly and the phone does not have an alternate TFTP defined. And option E. The DN configuration for this phone is shared with an SCCP phone which is not supported. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, which DHCP option must be set up for new phones to obtain the TFTP server IP address? Option A, option 15, option B, option 6, option C, option 66, and option D, option 120. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, which two conditions must a user meet to provision a new device using the self-provisioning feature? Choose two options. Option A. The user must have a primary extension. Option B. At least two DNs must be assigned to the user device. Option C. The user must be part of standard CCM super user. Option D. The user must have the appropriate universal device template linked to the user profile. And option E. The user must have at least one user device profile assigned. The correct answer is option A and D. Next question is, how many DNS SRF entries can be defined in the SIP trunk destination address field in Cisco Unified Communications Manager? Option A 1, option B 8, option C 16, and option D 4. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, on which Cisco Unified Communications Manager nodes can the TFTP service be enabled? Option A, any node. Option B, any two nodes. Option C, only nodes that have Cisco Unified CM service enabled. And option D, any subscriber nodes. The correct answer is option C. Next question is, which issue causes slips on a PRI? Option A, incorrect clock source. Option B, incorrect encapsulation. Option C, incorrectly configured time zone. And option D, change in the line code. The correct answer is option A. Thank you.